Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another anime mobile game review. So recently I picked up Project Neural Cloud, which is a new anime mobile game done by Mika Studio, who are the creators of Girls Frontline. And you would think that Mika would have given up after how Girls Frontline kind of flopped in a major way with its global server making no money and never being updated. But no, Mika's back at it again 5 years later, and this time bringing us a brand new auto chess clone that they are calling Project Neural Cloud. Unfortunately for Mika, I don't see this game lasting very long, as the auto chess genre kinda died 5 years ago because, well, everyone found it really boring. So I wasn't too ecstatic to try this game due to that, but as someone who is invested in the Girls Frontline story, I felt that unfortunately I just had to play this game. Fortunately for me, the story in Project Neural Cloud is so pointless and irrelevant to the overall lore of Girls Frontline, and it's frankly just stupid, that mixed with its very lackluster, unimaginative, boring gameplay, I no longer feel compelled to play it, and I just had to make this video critiquing the game before I uninstall it. So the very first thing that annoyed me with Project Neural Cloud was just its general lack of anime girls carrying guns. What got me and many others into the original Girls Frontline was the anime girl with gun aesthetic. So for this game to just drop a major selling point to the franchise of Girls Frontline, it's almost as incompetent as making an auto chess clone 5 years late. Like, if we view the characters here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this hoe here just has a pair of scissors. She's a ripoff of Earth-chan, I guess. She's definitely flashing a white power symbol, pretty weird. PA-15 here without a PA-15. Still no gun on her, just a hammer. She just has a camera. You get the point, none of them have guns. And yeah, as someone who is an ardent admirer of anime girls with guns, this blatant disregard to what made Girls Frontline popular in the first place just feels like a slap in the dick to me. Anyways, let's enter some gameplay now. Okay, so we got a story stage here. Now, the story of Project Neural Cloud has been a massive disappointment for me, especially when taking its relevance to the overall Girls Frontline timeline into consideration. Project Neural Cloud takes place between the events Continuing Turbulence and Isomer. The thing is, without getting too much into spoilers, things are going down in a major way in the story during this time. Basically, the world is under imminent threat to a weird cult terrorist organization. So given the dire situation, what do you think the main character, who is a commander of an anime girl with gun army, do? Well, according to Project Neural Cloud, what they decide to do is hop in some machine we never heard of to take the place of some irrelevant professor character that we never heard of, who is living in some virtual world that's never mentioned, to solve some irrelevant problems in said virtual world instead of dealing with the very real problems in the real world. I really can't over-exaggerate how absurd the priorities are of the main protagonists here. Like, imagine if your country is being invaded by aliens and your country's main commander, the guy that everyone is looking at to come through in a major way, just ignores the issue completely because their base on a Rust server is being raided. So instead of dealing with the aliens invading, they just log into their Rust account to repel the raiders there. Like, sure, I get it, getting your base raided in Rust is super annoying. It happened to me last week, I'm still really mad about it, but the thing is, there's more important priorities in this analogy to deal with. Anyways, besides the story being very stupid, it's also very boring. It's basically a massive ripoff of Assassin's Creed, with you being plugged into a machine taking someone else's place, and the visuals themselves aren't that amazing. I would say about 40 to 60% of the time the game just shows this black screen with text, and it's just a very cumbersome read. Alright, let's show some gameplay, or lack thereof, of Project Neural Cloud now. Basically, the game is just auto chess, so you do nothing. I have a warrior team, so I'll just select anything with a warrior buff, and you just press the start button, and you just watch your units do everything for you. The only skill in this game is reading comprehension, to be honest. You just need to select the appropriate buffs for your team, and the thing is, there's always a right answer for this, provided you can read and provided you're not an idiot. Alright, let's do this advanced warrior stage. And I guess another skill in this game is switching out your low HP characters for your high HP characters if you deem that skillful in any way. I personally don't. Actually, it appears I'm losing here, and this can happen sometimes through no fault of your own because, well, you can't really control your units doing dumb shit in this game. So in this situation, you really just have to rearrange them until they play better. I'll try Soul in the top lane for some more damage, and it appears she just had a heart attack. I don't know what the hell hit her there, that was pretty weird, and yeah, we just got stomped there. Let's try to rearrange them again randomly. Maybe heal her there and switch them. Let's try this. Okay, this is looking better. And for some reason this time my units roasted them. It's just so random, it makes no sense. Alright, so that's the stage B. I will probably cut majority of that gameplay to save y'all from boredom of watching it. But as for my score for Project Neural Cloud, I would give it a very sad 3.6 out of 10. And if you are someone who was a fan of Girls Frontline and was looking for another anime game to play, I would honestly just play Nikki, Goddess of Victory instead, as I think that game ironically does a better job at being a Girls Frontline spin-off than Project Neural Cloud does.